Hit it, Logan.
It's After Hours with Mariah and Ty.
Your weekly download of their extracurricular activities. Enjoy.
This week on After Hours with Mariah and Ty.
Hi, Ty. Pleasure to be here. Sam, good to chat with you, too. I cannot believe you have the gall to speak to me again after last time.
I knew there was no fish bladder in this. I could tell.
Let's talk about my porn likes and your porn likes.
I wouldn't go to the Champions League. I don't want to die.
And their star funder. I'm paying for the new arena.
We're here.
We're here.
Episode 63.
Wow. This is very cool. I know, Sam, obviously you're a diehard Flames fan, but you can't deny how kind and special this is. Even if you aren't an Edmonton Oilers fan, you made a really great suggestion to say, hey, you know what, got to give the big old pat on the back to the Edmonton Oilers for locking in that Stanley Cup Final round. Seachange Brewing Co. did this in memory of Joey Moss, who is the biggest Edmonton Oilers fan out there.
He's the reason why they play La Bamba.
Yeah, no, it's for Ben Stelter.
Oh, yeah, you're correct.
Yes, but, I mean, you could say that those two are probably...
Inspirations.
I think it goes hand in hand because Joey Moss loved La Bamba and then Ben Stelter would say play La Bamba.
Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe it's
I think
both.
it's like both of them.
I think
You're
it is
probably
both,
right.
yeah.
Okay, but either way, those two fans are very missed in that building. So Seachange decided to do this. This is the Joey Moss Man Crush Mandarin Ale, and they got the image of him is exactly perfect. It's exactly
Just like
him.
he's singing on the anthem.
Yeah,
That's
so
great.
let's give this a crack. Ty, thanks for picking this up. Sam, you made the suggestion.
I think Joey Moss was the last time I cried due to sports.
Oh,
When
man.
he passed away. And then before that, it was the Raptors winning.
Very well loved in that city from all of their sports franchises from the Edmonton Elks as well.
Yeah.
So.
What a beauty. That's some good beer. I like that. Good
Hmm.
pick.
That's delicious. Sam's wearing his Flames jersey. While he drinks it, he's like, I can't do it.
It's like, I can't do it.
Yeah, the next 2 weeks are going to test my will a little bit, but that's okay. That's all right.
I know we wanted to talk about this a little bit. You know, obviously Oilers getting in the playoffs. It's no surprise. Ty and I are from Edmonton. I would say I'm probably a bigger fan than you are, but just, you know, it's not that you're not excited. I know your mom's been on the games and you've
my
been
God,
phoning her,
my
talking
mom's
about the stress.
freaking out about it. I'm like, they're going to win the whole thing, Mom. Relax.
I think that, like, as much as you could say, like, oh, fuck, that's my rival team. I grew up, like, I would still, if I was seeing the Flames advance, I don't think I would want an American team to win over the Flames. You know what I mean? Like, it would be wild to be like, oh, shit, like, it's Calgary that's winning it. But, like, at the end of the day, like, God, I would still be cheering Vancouver if Vancouver pushed through. You know what I'm saying?
So here's the thing. There's a very specific group of Oiler fans that I'm happy for. My Oiler friends that are, like, down to earth and nice to talk to about it, no problem. The crazy ones online and the crazy ones in my life who live and breathe Oilers and literally don't stop talking about it, that's the part I'm not excited for. Because I will never hear that.
I'll say this, Sam. They better fucking celebrate if they win it because I remember when the Raptors won, I had so many friends who were like, I don't care, it's basketball. Boom.
Well,
And it's like,
I mean, our morning show host, Beckler, he made this point on this video talking about how he's like, oh, the fan base, they're so fucking crazy. Like, it's going to be so bad. And I was like, you know what's going to be worse, Beckler? If they lose. You'll never hear the end of it.
I want them to riot.
But I'm just saying, I think
don't want that.
you don't want that. I think it would be worse. You know what I'm saying? Because it would be the taste of, oh, they came so close. And then all you'll ever get is people talking about how close they got. It would be better if they just fucking won it.
Like Flames fans in 04?
That's what I'm saying.
Or Oilers fans in 06?
In 06?
I
Yeah.
just think that they need to win it because that city just rides or dies with that team
Guys.
for bad and good.
Do you not feel like that team fucking deserves it though? Like, forget just the fucking superstars. Obviously they
decade of
deserve it, but I'm
darkness.
saying, like, even the fourth line people, like, they have clawed their way up
Ryan
to this
Nugent
position.
Hopkins deserves it.
He
Sam.
He's a
fucking
nice
deserves
guy.
it.
Yeah.
There's two specific guys that make me not want to cheer for that team. Evander Kane, Corey Perry.
Okay.
Both
yeah.
of them can
yeah.
get fucked.
Yeah.
I have this dream, guys, that I've had for the last, like, 2 nights ever since this was
Or is this a nightmare? What is it?
No, this is a
dream or
dream.
nightmare?
This is-
Dreaming
this is a
hockey.
dream.
Oh my god.
Imagine you are in Rogers Place. It is overtime in Game 6. And a certain Matthew Tkachuk scores an overtime winner to beat the Edmonton Oilers and win the Stanley
Don't
Cup.
put this shit out there.
And
into
then
the
he gets to
universe.
Nothing
lift the
matters.
Stanley Cup on Edmonton Oiler logo ice.
Is that
be
How
why?
wonderful would that
Is that
be?
why Flames fans are rooting for it? Just because Chuck is now playing with?
I think it's a mix of both.
It's not like
There's-
he left on good terms though from the Flames.
Well,
like,
you know what? He left in better terms than Goudreau. Goudreau was just like,
yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
Kachuk was like, I'll let you trade me. Mm-hmm.
I would think for that factor alone that a lot of people in Edmonton are just like, they're just waiting for the turtle to come back out.
See,
you know?
I think he's evolved past peak Oilers, Flames, Matthew Kachuk.
Yeah, like
I think he's matured to the point realizing
sure.
he's probably more valuable on the ice than fighting Zach Cassian or the Elk.
I think some people would say that though, even about like the hate for Evander Kane. Like I think people have put aside the personal bullshit and just been like, he's here to play hockey. He's proved his worth. He's really stepped up as a player.
I'm gonna be honest. He's not the most effective right now. He's too injured. He hasn't been great. So
I thought he was fine. I don't know. Every time I can catch a game, it's fine. It's not like the Raptors where I've been watching on my phone because I didn't think it would ever happen.
Yeah.
So I think the Oilers will
now,
do it.
Mr.
They're going to
Buns,
do it.
What do you think that a cup win would mean to Mr. Buns?
He'll fucking lose it. That'll be bigger than our wedding. Like literally, he will lose it. I don't know. He's probably got like secret money down on the games. He said to me,
He's got secret money on the game.
like,
His secret account, his secret bank account.
I don't know.
Everything
I was like-
every woman wants to marry
Yeah.
into, a secret bank account.
No, it's fine. No, we have been spending a lot of money this month getting ready for our wedding.
What are you
Obviously,
talking about? You've been saying how stress-free you've been. You're relaxed. You're like, oh, I wish I had more wedding bills, but you don't have any.
Yeah, you
said.
know what? It's fine. No, and so there's like a lot of things. Obviously, I was like, hey, I need new summer tires. We should fucking jump on that. And he's like, okay, let's just put that shit on the back burner. When are the Oilers gonna be in the Stanley Cup Finals again? You never know. Let's buy a ticket. I was like, fuck no. Like I want to go, but I was like, the price point, it is at a bare minimum. I think the lowest I saw for the upper bowl was like $9.80. That's before tax.
I saw a place that's like only $8.50.
Sam could snipe you a ticket.
$8.50.
Here's the
I
thing,
paid
though.
$300, I think, for an NFL playoff game once.
That's pretty good.
American.
That's okay. So what? You're $500 Canadian. and
$4.50, yeah.
It's pretty. I would say the last time I went to two playoff games. That was when I watched when it was Battle of Alberta. I was like, gotta see that. That was fucking awesome. That was worth the money. Then I watched again when they lost to Dallas. Right? That would have been right after they played, or was it Colorado?
Colorado.
Okay.
Yeah.
Colorado. And I was happy to go to the game, but you're in the upper bowl. It's so fucking loud, you can't hear anything. We paid like $450 a ticket. They lost. Fine, I'm glad I got to go to the game. But lately, I've been seeing these videos online of in the upper bowl people just getting in fucking brawls. So I'm like, what? You're gonna pay this money and have a risk of being pushed over the edge at Rogers Place?
I'm gonna overlay some great video because there are
Do it.
so many clips of this.
Like, what if you're like you're an older person or you bring
Oh,
your
my
kid
mom won't
or-
even go out to that stuff.
But
She's
there's
like,
all
"Nope,
sorts
no
of
point."
ages of people
Yeah.
going, and you could just. It was an older guy who started the fight. Some guy in his 60s.
That's why my mom won't go. She doesn't want to start a fight.
She's
But what is with people who go and spend good money and then they're like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get boozed
Because they're already
up. and
pissed they
Trashy.
spent
somebody."
$15 on a single beer.
trashy. I don't know. It's trashy in that element of the fan
The
base.
UEFA Champions League final costs the same to go to. And, I mean, keep in mind, that's an 88,000 attendance.
Yeah.
So it's still absurd that they even charge that much for a ticket.
I would say you would get that type of behavior. It's probably bad in Edmonton, but I would say anywhere for any major sports. You can't say that shit wouldn't happen in Toronto or Vancouver. You know what I mean? Like it would happen. It would happen. Like
The
just
most-
people turn into idiots.
When the Flames were in the playoffs in 2022, I bought tickets to Game 2 because against Edmonton, and I was like, you know what, I got to do it. This first
That's
Battle
when
of
I went.
Alberta
Did you
playoffs
know?
Yeah.
of my life, and people were using the back wall of the Saddle Dome
Piss
behind
on?
me as a urinal.
Did you know in
It was great.
in
It was
football,
awesome.
most leagues, I don't know which ones exactly, you can't drink in your seats?
Really?
That actually might be a really good
Because
idea.
they're too crazy, they won't let them.
Interesting.
You have to drink on the concourse.
I guess so. I guess it
I'd
would
just be slamming tequila.
Yeah, you can't
That's
just be
that's
sitting
probably
there
what it is. You're probably
you can't
got a
be
drunker
sitting
crowd
there
though.
slamming beers unless like you are there to watch the game. I know. Oh, they're probably crazy. I wouldn't go to the Champions League. I don't want to die.
Well, you made a good point of, you were like, hey, if you can't get tickets to a game, why don't you go to the Moss Pit? I'm not trying to shit on it. It looks like an incredible atmosphere. But I was like, I looked at the age range of people there, Sam. You're right on the cusp. You'd probably make it. I don't think I would be able to be in that energy for...
is it all young kids?
I think it's
We went to
more
a Flames
younger.
playoff one once, and she wanted to go home. I remember that.
No, it's because I got fucking wasted. So I was like, I need to get out of here.
Yeah, you were like, oh, overtime? You were not having it.
Oh, was that
You were so upset about the overtime.
Guys, was that game 7?
Yeah.
Oh, dude.
I was drunk, and yeah.
I went to game 7. I was up in like the press level of the dome. And I shit you not, I was like rocking back and forth. Sitting like this. So nervous.
He's
I was,
dying.
like, losing my shit.
Wow.
Just alone,
shit.
too, right? Did you go with anyone?
I went single seat. I was sitting in a solo seat at the end of the press level by myself.
You can focus that way.
Just-
Nobody's bothering him.
Dude,
Yeah.
that was torture. Like, I was sweating it out the whole time.
You're
It was
waiting for
awful.
somebody to bounce some ideas off of, hey?
And then I was hugging people, like random people after Goudreau scored. It was wonderful.
And now how do you feel about him?
That's how I feel about all the Flames. That 'tis his life.
Yeah. Well, I guess if we...
Predictions for the Stanley Cup. What do you think?
I saw something. It's one of those, what did they do? That like outcome calculators
it's
to
gonna be
show the
4
chances. I think it's Edmonton.
Oilers.
Yeah, like I think Edmonton. I don't think it'll be a blowout for sure. It'll be a claw to the end, but I think Edmonton will do it.
I don't even think it'll go 7 games.
You think it'll go to 7?
I don't think it will.
No, I think they'll do it in 6.
Florida in 6. Matthew Tkachuk, OT winner for the Cup. Telling it.
Right,
telling
place
you now.
that bet. Place that bet right now.
Bet
I know you have
365. Bet 365.
I don't think it'll be like a game. Yeah, I think it'll be a game 6. They just nail it.
Yeah.
After Hours with Mariah and Ty.
We're back.
We're back. I saw this bit on TikTok that people were doing where they decided to open up some sort of AI app, whatever it was, OpenAI, ChatGPT, and they put their phones together and prompted the AIs to just start talking to each other. I should send you, maybe I'll try and find a clip so we can insert
Well,
it.
I have the app, so we can do this, but we can only talk to it because you wouldn't download it.
But I don't know. I was like, I don't want the AI on my phone.
I can open mine.
All right, well,
Oh, you have it on yours?
I'll get this going, and then
But like in the video, they basically prompted the AI to just start talking about things
yeah, we obviously
that they were
can.
interested in. Like, what do you want? Oh, Sam's gonna sneeze. He's gonna sneeze. He's gonna sneeze.
I'm good.
All right, everyone quiet. I'm gonna talk to the AI here. Here we go. Welcome to the podcast, ChatGPT.
Hi, Ty. Pleasure to be here. Sam, good to chat with you too. I cannot believe you have the gall to speak to me again after last time.
What did you do to this thing, Sam? Why is he so pissed at you?
Ask what I did.
Why did they ignore you?
Because you clearly set it up that way.
You
And
can't do that. I just
time,
said welcome to the podcast.
after I heard off the air, you were talking about hentai. He clearly didn't want to talk to that. That, and you were like, let's talk about my porn likes and your porn likes, and he was trying to keep it on the rails. You clearly have a fucking problem.
I don't know why he didn't reference you. Why didn't you reference Mariah?
Hi, T.I. Pleasure to be here. Sam, good to chat with you too.
He calls you T.I.
I
this time.
cannot believe you have the gall to speak to me again
What
after
did you
last
do?
time.
You're the one with the app, bro.
Dude, I'm just TI apparently to this guy. So clearly these AI chatbots are just very good. They've come a long way.
Okay, so what are we gonna ask him now?
What do you want to ask it? Secret?
Who does it think that it is? Who
Who does it think that it
Wow,
is?
that was some English.
Oh, you're talking like the AI here. Come on.
who does the AI think is gonna win the Stanley Cup?
All right, here we go. Oh, great overlord AI. Who do you think will win the Stanley Cup?
Predicting sports outcomes can be tricky since so many factors come into play. Based on recent performance and team strength, teams like the Colorado Avalanche or the Tampa Bay Lightning are often strong contenders. But anything can happen in the playoffs. Do you have a favorite team you're rooting for?
No, be more specific.
Buddy, the Lightning and the Avalanche aren't in right now. It's the Oilers versus the Panthers. Who's winning? Give us your predictions. We all called it. It's your turn.
I see. Given the choice between the Oilers and the Panthers, it would be a tough call. The Oilers have a strong offensive lineup, especially with Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl, while the Panthers have shown resilience and depth. If I had to pick, I'd lean slightly towards the Oilers because of their
Fuck
star
you,
power,
AI.
but it's definitely a close matchup.
No, boo.
Even the fucking AI is predicting
You know what?
it.
It was a telltale there. The AI couldn't source any of the players from the Panthers and just, knew the superstars right away.
Draisaitl.
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 All right, anything else you want to ask this great AI overlord?
We could dive back into the porn habits. No, we're gonna skip that.
Chokehold.
Sam, do you have the app?
Chokehold.
Do you have the app?
I do.
All right, bring your phone over here
Okay.
so I can get them to talk to each other.
Isn't there's probably rules in place to make sure that this stupid shit isn't said, right? Like, or responded? Like, do they have, like, because otherwise every sex fiend fetish person would just jump on these things and do terrible things to the AI.
Okay. All right, turn your volume up. Okay, sweet. Let's go. Hi.
Hey there. I've got a really great feeling.
Hello, how's it going?
Okay, wait. Here we go.
Sounds like something exciting is about to happen. What's going on?
Yeah, it does. Are you gearing up for something fun or important?
I'm ready for whatever comes next. What's on your mind?
I'm curious about your plans. Are you looking forward to anything specific, or are you just going with the flow?
I don't have personal plans, but I'm here to help you with yours. Are you looking forward to something fun or important?
It's just talking in circles.
Mine timed out. It was like that was like a tennis match going on. Like they were just trying to
I was
see
amazed how that
who
one
could
was like.
avoid getting the
I
conversation
don't have.
going.
That's like a first date. I don't have any.
Have you guys seen though, like now places, instead of doing like real people answering on customer service lines, they only do AI.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
So you'll be asking them to cancel things, and they'll just be like, "Yes, I can assist," and then it'll just like disconnect you endlessly. That is our future.
There's got to be a market for like real people. Like I know some places you call. I was actually impressed. I called Canada Post, no AI, real person, straight up.
How long of a wait time?
15 minutes. But I was like, I'll wait 15 minutes.
I know, like there was a flight agency. I think it was Air Canada. Someone got like a huge refund because they broke the AI chatbot to agree to giving them one.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
See, that's good. AI has a soul. They know when we're getting fucked over by airlines.
They know the Stanley Cup playoffs outcome. They know when we're getting fucked over by airlines, and they also don't want to engage in conversation. Clearly.
Yeah, I've also noticed that you can just see it everywhere in like writing for websites. Like
Yeah.
it's getting weird.
It's actually funny. Who was it? Was it Matt? He asked if I wrote the stuff on my wedding website. He's like, "Did you write that yourself?" I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "Oh, nice." And I was like, "What did you fucking expect? Like, I'm gonna write my story about how I met Mr. Bunce through AI? Like, hey, spit out a nice story." Like,
Talk about finding a generic Kelowna boy.
yeah, that's right. So funny.
Well, now it's time for Mariah and Ty's Hall of Fame.
Mariah and Ty's Hall of Fame.
Already looked it up.
Wow.
Contact
He's doing my job for me.
Sports at age 31,
Wow.
but also so did Mariah's party favors bag.
Oh, cute.
So
Okay.
that was a tie.
People
what was
were
in the
not
party favors bag?
I had a little baby bottle of Pink Whitney, a tampon shot glass thing, some sunscreens.
Have you heard of this new drink? I was telling you about this
Nickericum.
off air, like the Pink Shitney. It's
Oh,
Pink
yeah.
Whitney and Nesquik.
Or like chocolate milk.
Yeah.
Is that a joke?
No, it's a real thing. They're
I thought
doing
that was a
online.
They're not.
Paralyzer.
They're doing it online. They're not bottling
Isn't
it.
that
and
a
selling it.
They're
paralyzer?
not bottling it, selling it.
Coming soon to the X929 store.
Yeah, come get a Pink Shitney.
I feel like that's something Ryan Whitney would do. He'd be like, "This is funny. I'm gonna put it out there." Yeah, I
A Whitney
haven't-
Shitney or what?
we should send that to Barstool. Be like, "Hey, we have this shitty
yeah,
podcast.
we saw this meme.
We came up with this idea. What do you
We
guys
did
think?"
not even come up with it. People are doing it
This
online.
is our idea now.
That's right.
This is us.
You could serve that at your wedding.
It's just gonna be for you. I'm gonna be like, hey.
I'd drink 4 or 5 pink shitnies.
I know
at your
you
wedding.
would. I know you would.
That's so gross.
It's gonna be exclusively for the people from work. Sorry.
Can we get some
Pink
Nesquik
shitty was
imported?
so popular. I don't know.
You love it.
Anyways, now it's time for Mariah and Ty's review of the week.
It's time for Mariah and Ty's review of the week.
Oh, I have a cool one.
I also have a cool one.
Okay, go first.
You want me to go first?
I'm gonna just start calling you shitney. I don't,
My name's not Whitney, so.
I don't know.
Anyways, I saw this like cool new movie the other day.
Cool.
Hentai.
movie. Yeah.
The movie.
It's like I watched it for 10 minutes on my phone.
Yeah, it was so good. I thought we could all watch it together here.
There's some real plot.
Jesus Christ.
It's going off
Same,
the rails.
You don't kink shame people, Mariah.
I meant watching it all together.
This is how we
do you
bond
think
as an
they do?
office.
At the award shows, you think they all just watch and panel it individually? No, they all have to get together and agree.
Group
So
watch.
when we started rating fucking hentai, it went from
This is what the review of the week is.
oh, it is a fucking DVD case.
Yeah, that's what you were onto something here. No, I saw this great movie. I don't think any of you guys have ever heard of
I
it.
love how this is in a black bag too. That's what they give you usually.
All right, so I started watching this over the last couple of days, and I was like, "This is so good! Like, people need to know about
Fucking
this
pull
movie.
it out of the bag.
They need to know about this film, okay?" And like, I'm a cineaholic, obviously, so I'm quick to tell you guys about new releases,
And
new stuff.
Cinnaholic is cinnamon buns.
I love my
Pull it
cinnamon
out.
buns. All right, it's The Godfather.
Oh wow!
I don't know if you guys have heard of it. It's pretty new. All the young kids are watching it these days.
Oh, I did not peg you as a Godfather watcher.
You've seen this?
Shut the fuck up. Yeah.
You've seen this movie already. I thought I was breaking
I've seen
ground
1 and 2.
today.
I haven't
Well,
seen the last one yet. That's...
There is a third one. Maybe I can lend it to you. This one also comes with a 4th movie from the Godfather franchise. It's called The Godfather Supplements. I don't know if you guys have seen that one.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah?
Is that a documentary?
Yeah, it's a documentary.
No. This is the 4th film, Supplements, where
They run a GMC.
Corleone gets into working out.
Yeah.
And he gets really buff. Schwarzenegger's in it too. It's great.
This is how you know this is a good DVD box set. Is this Blu-ray or DVD? Because they put it in thin cases. This is like late era DVD box set.
It's class.
I love a good box set. That's nice. I
Yeah,
like
but
it.
if you haven't seen The Godfather, it's about like 45 hours of watch time. You can't go wrong. You know, that'll take a good month of viewing time for you.
It's pretty integral in society. You need to watch it.
I mean, I can't believe you've seen this. I thought I was breaking ground tonight on the
it's a great
podcast,
one.
but
So
includes all 4 films. It says right here: The Godfather, The Godfather Part 2, The Godfather Part 3, and The Godfather Supplements. So,
okay,
You'll
Next
have a
is
watch party
Godfather
for that.
5, Popeye's Supremacy.
that's right.
the Godfather 5 is called Commentary. It's good.
Okay, Sam, go ahead.
I give it a 10 out of 10 if anyone's wondering. Yeah,
Very
check
nice.
it out.
This is a perfect week to do this with the Oilers in the finals and the Flames being shitty, but I want to review my Calgary Flames jersey.
The Blasty.
Blasty. I went to the Flames equipment sale on Saturday,
Wow.
and I picked her up, which is wonderful.
How much you drop on that bad boy?
I think it was $200.
How do you get invited to that? You have to be season ticket holder.
Yeah. So
Season ticket
elite.
holder, elite member.
Elite.
yeah, my seats are definitely elite.
You know how you have the black card at Costco? He has that for Flames games.
It's funny. What do you give this?
I give it a 10 out of 10. I love it. It's the only wearable on-ice jersey I've ever found of this jersey. And did it require me waiting outside in the cold? Maybe a little bit, but that's
Tell her
okay.
what time you waited at. That's the mind-blowing part. Guess
Oh,
what time
yeah.
you got in line for? Don't yawn. This is exciting.
7 a.m., 6 a.m.
7 p.m. for an 8 a.m. sale. And I was 10th in line.
Or did you sleep overnight?
I sat in a lawn chair and didn't really sleep. It was sick.
Was it that big of a line?
That's what they always are. Actually, I've
How
got
many people were there come morning?
probably 400 or 500 people behind me. Hold
Are
on,
you
I've got
serious?
I've got a picture of it.
Do you know these people?
Not all of them, no. They're all like random season
You guys-
ticket holders. That's like behind me. I'll
No
flash
fucking
that.
way. Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
so I would prefer to like get what I want and like what am I doing on a Friday night right
Slept
now?
in a chair outside.
Yeah, it's my
On a Friday
$19
night.
flame sale chair. It's wonderful.
He even brought the branded chair. I like that.
Dude, I bought it 2 years ago for the flame sale. I've only ever pulled it out 3 times.
When
and
you
it's
walked
been
in,
for the
was it, like,
flames equipment
shining?
sales.
They were like, "Good to see you, Mr. Phelps. You've
They-
always
they-
been here.
The
You
flame
never
store
left."
knows me by a first name basis at this point, which is a little uncomfortable.
Money bags, tone it down a notch. Jeez.
He's their star player.
I'm their star funder. I'm paying for the new arena.
Star Funder.
That's right.
Okay, well,
Right. What you got?
you're not gonna like this, Sam.
Also
Is
the
this for Mr.
Godfather.
Bunce or is this for you?
No, this is for me. I had
Ooh.
this. I purchased this a couple years back. It is a vintage Oilers pullover.
Sick.
Yeah, and it's awesome. It has like pockets in it and everything. And yeah, I did get this from.
Your jersey have pockets?
It does not have pockets.
It's really warm. It's
What material is that?
it's kind of like tracksuit.
yeah.
Yeah, it's nice, but it is like a canvas. But yeah, it's awesome. I got this. This is made in Canada too, so yeah, this is
Quality.
old. This is old, and
Hold
it's
her
got
up.
the
Hold
with the
her up.
stripe on the back.
That is truly like late 80s, early 90s style.
I don't think I've ever seen you wear that. That is like the coolest thing.
Yeah, I got it from a vintage store up in Edmonton when I was living there, and I said I will take that, please. And yeah, I only break it out on special occasion because I don't want to spill on it or whatever. And it's pretty slick. So
You gonna break it out for Game 6?
I think I might have to.
Matthew
Break it
Tkachuk
out for the
scores
wedding.
The cup
yeah, that's
winner.
right. See me running around in this.
Actually, unironically, Bunce might wear that.
Yeah, I don't know
If
if
you
it'll
gave him
fit
the option, he would wear that.
I know.
That looks like an extra medium.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if it would fit him, but I am on the hunt for something like this for him. So, work
If
that
anyone
magic.
knows anything.
Yeah, work that magic.
What'd you guys think of the beer?
Oh wait, I give this 10 out of 10 by the way. Sorry.
I think we all gave 10s this week.
yeah.
Which is sweet.
I am going to give the beer a 8 out of 10. I thought it would. Oh, I'll give it a 9 out of 10. It's really good. I'm not just this is a big boy for me to finish, but I thought the flavor was really delicious, and the art on it is phenomenal, and the obviously initiative behind this is just really nice. So yeah.
Yeah, it's vegan friendly too. I'll give it an 8 out of 10 as well. I'll back up that statement.
Totally not to derail it. How do you get vegan beer?
I was actually curious about that myself. Yeah.
When you brought that up.
Well, I know who we can ask.
Oh, no.
Oh jeez.
Oh,
Let's
no.
bust it out. This is what they're here for today. How do you get vegan beer?
To ensure your beer is vegan friendly, you'd want to check its ingredients. Some beers
Okay, fuck
may
off. Anyways,
You have to ask. You have to be like very specific with AI. You have to be like, what is the scientific process behind ensuring vegan beer?
that's how you want me
That's
to
probably
do.
fair.
It's probably
Try it.
I give it a 10. I love the initiative behind
What
it.
is the scientific process behind getting vegan
no.
beer?
Oh, no.
Behind ensuring beer is vegan.
The scientific process involves using ingredients that don't come from animals or animal byproducts. For example, instead of using gelatin or isinglass made from fish bladders for clarifying beer, vegan-friendly alternatives like Irish moss or certain types of filtration are used. Similarly, honey can be replaced with alternative sweeteners like agave syrup or maple syrup. Essentially, it's about selecting plant-based ingredients and production methods that align with vegan principles.
See?
I knew there was no fish bladder in this. I could
Okay.
tell.
You just got
You
learned.
could tell, yeah.
Well, that was wonderful.
You were gonna say you give it a 10 out of 10 though, Sam?
I
Sorry.
give it a 10 out of 10. I think that's awesome. I do think like the initiatives behind like Joey Moss and our little friend Ben are
Yes.
wonderful, and I was glad to see there's like a bunch of donations and stuff going up for the Stelter Fund as well, which is pretty cool.
I did see that too, which was very
So,
nice. Yeah. so-
Overall, I think they need a Ben Stelter beer next.
I think they should. I know.
Is it weird to put a 6-year-old on a beer?
I think he's just iconic in who he is. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I don't think. I mean, yeah, you never know. There's so many really. I think there's one pretty good photo of Ben where he's got his arm up and he's cheering, and that's probably the one to use. But, well,
Well,
That's gonna do her. Go Panthers!
this fucking guy.
guy, get the fuck out of here.
Wait till they win. You're gonna be like depressed. It's gonna
Dude.
look like you went through a breakup.
Second one this year, baby. Let's go.
Bye.
You've been listening to After Hours with Mariah and Ty. Don't forget to subscribe to this podcast and have the new episode of After Hours with Mariah and Ty downloaded weekly to whatever device you use.